Hi, church family. I hope you're doing well. This past Sunday, our Advent theme was Faithful Under Fire, and we heard a wonderful testimony from Pam Magnuson. If you didn't join us for service, please, I encourage you to watch our live stream video and listen to Pam's testimony of God bringing her through some times when she felt she was under fire. And so just a wonderful testimony of God's faithfulness. And we see that also in our Advent theme, Faithful Under Fire, that basically Mary and Joseph, as we get to know who they are as Jesus's earthly mother and father, we're able to see that they were able to be faithful under fire because their God who called them is faithful. And so I just want to encourage you this week that sometimes when we go through things, it may seem like we are going under fire, but just as in the Bible, in Daniel 3, I believe, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were put into the furnace because they were going against King Nebuchadnezzar's ruling about worshiping this idol. And they were standing firm and worshiping the Lord. And basically, even though they put King Nebuchadnezzar put them in the fire, they were not burned. They sat in the fire. Even though he threw 3 of them in, there were 4 people in the fire. So the Lord was in there with them, protecting them and shielding them. They came out of the furnace unscathed, and it was a testimony to the goodness of the Lord. And it was a testimony to them of how God walks with you. When He calls you and you're in a situation that puts you under fire, He will not fail you. And so I just want to turn your attention to Isaiah 43:2. It says, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. For I am the Lord your God." And that is God's promise to you. If you want to take that challenge of being faithful to Him and saying yes, despite risk, despite the cost, and follow Him and His call for you, He will be walking faithfully through the fire with you and make sure that you will not be burned. So that is my prayer for you this week, that you will find hope in the message of Christ, that as Christ is, we're celebrating this Advent season and Christ's birth, that when we look through our characters of Mary and Joseph, we're able to see that they were able to be faithful under harsh circumstances because they served a faithful God. Lord bless you and keep you and make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. God bless. See you next week.